Thank you again for tuning in, guys. My name is Kalambai. I'm a real estate investor and I'm an engineer. And today I really want to talk to you about 5 ways you can really save money. Welcome again to Fruitful Investment Strategies. If you have not subscribed, please, I would love you to subscribe on my channel and share this video if you can, so that we can have many more people who can be aware of their finances as we go through. So as I was saying, really becoming rich is a state of mind. It's the behaviors that you have with money that makes you whether rich or poor. So our behaviors that we have really makes us spend more, or it makes us actually save more money. So I want to talk to you and to share with you 5 ways to actually save money. 5 ways you can actually save your money, and that money in return you can invest it in whatever you want. Because what is important to know here is that you have to save money in order to invest money. Because if you don't have money, then there is no way you can save. So I'm considering that if you do not have work or job, get that one first and then start saving money, because that will help you to actually go even further in life. So one of the first steps that I have is that you have to set maybe an automatic transfer. When you get money from your employee or employer, you have to make sure that you have really decided how much you want to spend and how much you want to save. So you track your debt, and then you save more than you spend. And then you have to cut out unnecessary expenses. You have to cut out maybe spending so much on the cars. For example, driving. You don't need to be traveling all the time. You don't need to drive all the time. You can be cutting on that. That is an expense which you don't need actually, if it's not necessary, unless you have to go to work. But if there is a possibility for you to use public transport, I'll advise you to use public transport. It's much more cheaper than for you to have a car or to own a car. Why am I saying that? Because a car, it's need you to pay for insurance. It needs you to have the down payment every month. If it's a new car, it depends on what kind of car, if it's on credit. And then it has repairs. You know, a car, it's like you have to take care of it all the time. You never know what happens to a car, which means you have to really have a big budget for the car, indeed, to invest, to hold your car. So you see, it's really does what? It makes you spend even much more money than you need. And some behaviors like smoking, guys, it's not good. First of all, it's not good for your health, and it's not good when it comes to money, because smoking is very expensive. Cigarette, where I am, a packet of cigarette can cost you up to, I don't know, can I say up to $10? A packet of cigarettes, or maybe at this time it has even gone higher. So the thing is, are you gonna spend, if you can keep, if you're going to smoke, maybe there are people who smoke, I don't know, 1 packet in one day. So if you have I don't know, $100, you can spend $100 on just a week of smoking. So is that really necessary? You have to really consider cutting that, because those expenses are unnecessary. Third, I think you have to cut on spending a lot of money on luxury clothing, luxury shoes. You can cut that. Is it necessary? You can cut that, and you can begin saving that money. You know, you save that money and you invest it into something which is really profitable. So the thing is, people spend a lot of money on shoes, a lot of money on clothes, a lot of money on these liabilities, and you are not looking cool, but you are making somebody else cool. You know, Louis Vuitton is becoming cooler because he is the one who is getting much more money by offering you a service which is not necessary. Imagine what? The more you buy luxury, the more you want of it, and the more thirst is created, and the more you become dependent. So what rich people does, you know, they create a service on which you can be dependent. Look at Apple, for example. Do you need a big iPhone and all these expensive things, you know, for you to actually feel like, what about a Samsung which can work, you know, at the same capacity, at the same rate as an iPhone? Isn't that good? Isn't it that better? You can consider these kind of things. You know, you evaluate. This money I can spend on this. This money I can save on this. How much can you save on each spending you do? And what can you use your saving for in your next